What's up, guys? I wanted to add a video from today about PDI because, one thing is teaching a model, but another thing is showing you how it presents itself every single day and how you can maximize your understanding of it. So, I previously made you a 40, 50-ish minute video explaining PDI and its entirety, its foundation, it's how it's put together, and, its use case and such. And so now I'm going to show you it in action in today's price action. This was literally today, July 1st, 2025. So as you can see here, going into the morning before New York session, we had London session chopping around. We had this accumulation period. You can see here that we can identify these low volatility candles, and we can turn off even this kill zones indicator right here. You can see the price is chopping around from 2 a.m. to about 8 a.m. And so we can mark out this higher time frame accumulation period. And then going into pre-market, you see that price decides to break out of this accumulation and manipulate lower, right? So we break out of this accumulation period and we manipulate lower. This is going to be the bottom of our manipulation move right here. So I'll mark that out in red. And how do we know this is valid manipulation? Well, if you watch the previous PDI video, you know that I said a valid manipulation is a manipulation in which seeks to take liquidity or rebalance a range. You remember that, right? Yes, you do. And so we actually get both of those here, right? We have price sweep out some significant sell side and also trade in to a very strong key level, being this hourly bullish fair value gap. So this is what we call actually an intermediate low. It is a low resting inside a bullish fair value gap. So I'll mark this out once again just so you can see it. We have price sweep this liquidity and also, and also trade into this hourly bullish fair value gap. Cool. So I don't want to have too much clutter on my screen. I like to keep things pretty simple. And so then after we have this manipulation move, we can see that price decides to open up a bearish fair value gap at the manipulation leg. Now, what is the overall goal of PDI? It is to catch the distribution move. By what? Finding that inversion in the manipulation leg. So if we see that this bearish fair value gap is getting ran through, we're most likely expecting price to distribute on the lower time frame as well. And so going into New York session, we can see that this 30-minute is getting inversed. However, we're not executing on this time frame. This is only serving us the purpose of understanding the narrative that yes, we are bullish, we can look for longs. So if we go back here now, right, we see that we have this is on the lower time frame, so it looks a bit more choppier, but this is all that chop from London session to like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. We manipulate lower, we sweep out that significant sell side, and we trade into that hourly bullish fair value gap. And now, I want to look for that PDI on the lower time frame because we have the higher time frame confirmation that we want to run higher. But now we need the lower time frame entry because we're not entering off the higher time frame. So what do we see here? Price is chopping. Oh shit, I skipped it actually. Price is chopping. And we start noticing what? A generation of liquidity above us, right? So we're starting to get that lower time frame confirmation after we manipulated lower and started getting some displacement higher, right? We see that price starts accumulating right here. We can mark this box out in yellow as well. And we can see that price, Ooh, what was that little giggle? The fuck? And so as we're accumulating, we want to see what can price potentially manipulate into. As you know, as I've shown you with the PDI model, we look for 15 or 5-minute fair value gaps. And I can see right here in this leg, there's an imbalance in price. I've identified that there's an unfilled 5-minute fair value gap below. So if we were to take longs, ideally I'd want to see price manipulate into this unfilled 5-minute fair value gap and then get an inversion at the manipulation leg to the upside. So I wait for price to break out this accumulation, and I see that bang, we hit that 5-minute bullish fair value gap. Awesome. Now what I want to look for, that highest time frame inversion. That highest time frame inversion is actually going to be this 1 minute right here. And so I have this very clear accumulation, sideways price action, low volatility, blatant manipulation lower, trading into a significant level and rebalancing a unfilled 5-minute fair value gap. And now we're getting that confirmation that price wants to go higher by inversing this 1 minute at the manipulation leg. And with all that being said, how do we trade the PDI, guys? We take profits at accumulation zone highs or accumulation zone lows. In this case, we're taking longs, so we're TPing up here. And so as you can see, we'll enter right here, and bang. That is a PDI from July 1st. We've been getting a lot of these setups recently. I guess it's more common during summer. Who knows? But anyways, I wanted to just mark this out for you guys so you can see that, it's happening every day, and showing you that this works all the time. It's been working for a long time. It's an amazing model, and it's using one of the most foundational and useful, I guess, concepts of market, which is AMD. So it's very easy to understand, and I hope you guys are learning more and more with each of these videos. But yeah, this was really cool because we got not only that higher time frame AMD forming, but then we also got the lower time frame AMD form as well. So that was definitely really cool. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little short video on what an A+ PDI looks like. Have a phenomenal day.